Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to our weekly training here at Seller Appointment Hub. Today, we're going to be discussing tools that you can be utilizing in addition to our Seller Appointment Hub appointments to really just streamline your process, convert these sellers at the highest level, and make your life and your business easier. All right, so first and foremost, okay, there we go. So hopefully everyone can see my screen okay right now. So basically, again, we're going to just be discussing a few tools that you can be using in addition to our appointments to convert these sellers and make sure you're staying top of mind and getting the listing. Before we get started, I do want to remind everyone that we do have a referral program here at Seller Appointment Hub. So if you're willing to provide a testimonial or be a reference for us, we will provide you a free appointment for any agent that signs up. It's really straightforward. It may take a couple calls a week, basically, with agents who are interested in just talking with an agent that has had previous experience and is utilizing our platform. So again, if you're willing to be a reference for us or provide a testimonial for anybody who signs up, we will provide a free appointment. And then for a testimonial, we will provide a free appointment upon a written or a video one. And that's just a quick reminder before we get into it. Again, today we're discussing two different tools that you should be utilizing with your Seller Appointment Hub appointments to make sure you are converting them. So the first tool we're going to discuss today is HomeBot. So HomeBot is a really inexpensive tool that you can be using to really just stay top of mind and provide great information to your sellers. So I did pull up here just their website just so we can take a look at it. We do have an account that we utilize highly. The great thing about HomeBot is that you can import all of your sellers at once, really just get them all uploaded in from a CSV file into HomeBot. And then what HomeBot does is it basically sends them a full report and allows them to go into the back end and play with different options. They're able to see the equity they have in their home, how much of their loan is paid off. They're also able to explore the neighborhood as well as just see what affordability they would have if they decide to sell. And so we utilize this because it's a great way to just provide some information to the seller without always having to give them a call or provide a report and constantly run it. So it's pretty streamlined in that way. But the way that it really comes into play for an agent is that you're able to see all of their activity. So you can see here on my screen, it says you can see where they viewed a listing. They can update their budget settings. They want to run a CMA for their property. And then they can also send you a message asking, how much could I sell my home for? Or what would it look like to refinance and things of that nature. It basically provides an entire back-end platform for these sellers to be able to go in there, see what's going on with their home, see what's going on in their neighborhood. And then on the other side, you're able to see all of their activity, which is always a great reason to pick up the phone and call. If they're exploring their cash out options, it's going to notify you. And then it's a good reason to say, hey, Mr. Seller, I saw you might be considering selling 123 Main Street. I know we spoke a couple months ago when we met. Are you ready to make the move now? And again, it's really streamlined in the way that you can see everything in here. You can upload it all at once and just keep them engaged where you stay top of mind. So again, here's a little bit more of what it looks like. Estimated home value. You're able to see how many homes sold in the neighborhood, how many times they viewed the report. So again, just a great way to get them information and stay top of mind and allow them to reach out to you when the time comes when they're ready to sell. So this is HomeBot. It's, again, very affordable. If you'd like us to connect you, we're happy to do. The second program we're going to talk about here today is actually RealScout. Some of you may be familiar with them. They've been around for quite some time. We have utilized them for probably 10 years now. And the really nice thing about RealScout is it has two features. So it has the buyer feature as well as the seller feature. Now, the reason we're recommending both of these is because the seller feature in RealScout isn't quite as extensive. So it does provide certain information for them, but it doesn't necessarily give you all the information like HomeBot does. And so they work really well together because when you set up a seller on HomeBot, and then you also know that they're looking to buy in XYZ neighborhood, you can also set them up in RealScout. And basically, the nice thing about RealScout is it does integrate with most CRMs. With Seller Appointment Hub, everybody does receive a Follow Up Boss account. Now, RealScout does integrate with Follow Up Boss very seamlessly. And so what that looks like is basically then it'll allow you to go into your CRM and see when they're clicking on certain homes, if they're requesting to tour a home, and it's all lives within your CRM, which is again really streamlined for when there's a lot of different platforms and things like that. It's really easy and nice to be able to just see everything all in one place. And like I mentioned, there's two different kind of sides of RealScout. One side is just going to be the home buy or the home buying side. So it's going to look similar to this, where they're getting personalized emails. It's gonna explain certain features. So for example, they wanted an in-ground pool. So you can set that feature up on their specific search. And then when it sends the email, it's gonna again have your name. It's gonna say, here's some listings that meet your needs, has a coastline view, an in-ground pool, and a walk-in closet, et cetera, et cetera. So it really comes across as personalized and like almost that you handpicked these yourself. But what you're really doing is setting a specific search right when you import them or right when you set them up. And then it's just automatically sending them with that personalized email every single day, every single week, whatever you choose. And then for the sellers, so it does have the seller option. This is somewhat newer to their platform, but basically it will give them home value alerts. You'll see here home value alerts, multiple valuations, and options to even add their own, and it'll update and send automatically. Again, you're then able to see all of that. Sorry. And then you're able to see all of that information within the database, within your CRM, as long as, sorry. So then it basically allows you to see all that information in your database. So then you can pick up the phone, give them a call if they're engaging with their home value or requesting a valuation update. And it really just makes it so that these sellers come straight to you and you pick up the phone and hopefully get a new listing. So those are two of them that we again highly utilize. It works really great with our seller appointments because it basically again just allows you to stay top of mind, send personalized messages, and then see that information in the database. That is RealScout and HomeBot. The other thing we utilize is PropStream. And so PropStream is really great for quite a few reasons. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about how you can generate more sellers via PropStream, I'm happy to share with you next week. So if that's a topic of conversation you'd like to discuss, we can talk about how you can utilize it to generate more sellers, but it also provides a lot of great information. So let's say we schedule an appointment for you to meet with John Smith at 123 Main Street. You're basically then able to pull this up, make sure that the owner on record is the person you're meeting with, which of course we do in advance for you. You're also able to just see some comps at a glance, equity, tax record. So just square footage, just any information that could be helpful as you walk into the meeting and really just prepare yourself. So PropStream is another one that it really just makes everything more streamlined and easy. And we do recommend it. But if you're really just looking to streamline your process right now and stay in front of sellers, we would recommend HomeBot and RealScout to work hand in hand with our appointments. So that was pretty much it today. Pretty short and sweet for the most part. I did want to just say one more time that if anybody's interested in being a reference for us or providing a testimonial for any testimonial you provide, whether it's written or a video, we would provide you a free appointment. And for anybody that would be interested in speaking with agents who are just curious to speak with an agent that currently uses our program, for anybody that signs up, you would also get a free appointment. So if that's something you might be interested in, please shoot me a message. We will have a whole new list of topics for our trainings coming out this week. If there's anything you want to see, if you want to see how you can utilize PropStream to generate more seller leads, let me know. We're more than happy to cover these topics. As always, Seller Appointment Hub is here to just help you and make sure that you have the most success with our program. So if there's something that we could be helping you with, something that we could be doing better, please don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. Thanks for taking the 15 minutes of time out of your day to sit here and chat with us. And also, if you're interested in setting some of these programs up and you don't quite have the bandwidth, or you might just need some technical help, our team can help you as well. So feel free to reach out. You can reach me directly. You can reach out to support@sellerappointmenthub.com. We're here to help you. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to just make sure there's no questions. All right. Thanks for being here today. I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for choosing Seller Appointment Hub, and I will talk to you next Wednesday.